Radio. I believe it's been quite a while now, so we'll actually go and continue with the main quest for a little bit, I feel. Alright, Samara, it's fine. We're Gucci. Howdy.
Yes?
Grandmaster Anthiel sent me. I'm supposed to take up the trial of the Keeper and become one, you know?
Oh, yes. You're the prodigy.
Mm-hmm.
I was expecting something else. I hope you're aware of what you're getting yourself into. Our novices trained for years for this trial. And as much as I respect the Grand Master, I think this is naive. In other words, it will be dangerous. Be aware of that.
Pah! She'll be right. At least dangerous means not boring.
Oh, look at that. It's a bold swashbuckler. But fine, as you like. Then it seems I'm granted the extraordinary honor of exalting the first pathless in the history of the Order to a keeper. The others will scream for joy.
Oh, that's good to know.
Give me the package the Grandmaster gave you, and say hello to your new comrades. I have to go prepare something.
What, prepare more snide speeches and remarks about how I'm pathless and how you hate me? And how you don't want to be the one to initiate me? You seem like you're busy, my dear. I'll come back to you. Hi, how's it going? My name's Lord Pi II. You may not recognize me, but we've never actually met though. But you know, we might have met in a previous life. Who knows? Who knows?
I don't want to hear it.
Okay. Well, it's pretty fascinating to hear about my last story, man. Like, you don't know who I am, what I've been through, trials and tribulations.
You're prattling. I don't want to hear it. Just shove off.
As you wish, princess.
Heretics. Get lost.
Ooh. Yes, your liege. I shall bow down to you and bid you adieu. All the whilst walking backwards. Man, you guys are amazing. Are you going to be amazing too? Kalia Shakresh?
What? Oh, hello. You're our unexpected addition, aren't you? The prodigy?
Yeah, right, she's definitely looking different now, actually. Yes, but you can call me Lord Pi II. It sounds less awkward. Oh, sure, we'll go with that.
It does, actually.
Mm.
I'm Kalia Sakaresh, by my path novice and aspirant to the first sigil. I've been told what you did in Old Rashengrad, that you saved the excavations and fought back the mercenaries all on your own. An astonishing feat, truly. You have my respect for that.
Oh yeah. That's a vague memory in the dim and distant past. It probably wasn't as glorious as you picture it. Oh, those bastards. They certainly deserved it.
Maybe, yes. Sometimes death is the only logical consequence of our actions. You know, I'm really curious as to what the mercenaries thought they were doing. Someone willing to attack the Holy Order is either extremely powerful or extremely naive. Anyway, it's been an honor to meet you in person. Let's talk later.
All right, enough of the chatter. Come here. Here. These potions will be necessary later, so be careful with them. Apart from that, it's still a few miles to the ritual place. As you're all gifted with magic, the spores in the forest ahead will make you a little dizzy, but we won't stay for long. Any questions?
What spores are you talking about exactly?
Long story. Simply put, they come from a special kind of mushroom that has infested this forest, and staying near them worsens the arcanist's fever.
Oh, great.
So, in case you're thinking about exploring further, take some magical protection and some ambrosia with you.
Can you give me some ambrosia? I kind of need it because Kim may or may not have died along the way to get here. Increasing my arcane fever a bit.
Good. Stay close to me.
Oh, strange potion. Okay. Let's be off. Okay. We're at the bridge. Hey, doing well.
Keep walking.
Okay. We're stopping. There we go.
Oh, it's too late for that. Korek would have conquered the city. Instead, you will be ashamed.
Right. Forgot about those little things. Damn. Did things just change after my vision? Got a heck of a lot darker and kind of spookier. Signet leader Jorek, I had a vision.
So this is the Whispering Forest. Fascinating. I've read a lot about it, but never actually seen it.
Poor thing. My brothers and I have seen the border countless many times before. But I bet you know all about the Undercity's rat holes instead.
Ouch, dude. You have a huge chip on your shoulder. Sir, there is something up ahead. Should I go investigate? I shall go investigate.
There.
It appears to be an enemy. Should we kill it? Okay. Did I do good, sir? Oh, you dances. Oh, dear gods, I stepped off the path and wasted my arcane fever a bit. I did it some more, by 2%.
Hold on.
Okay, they're actually really hurting now. Oh, thanks.
Focus, come on. Focus.
Thanks, Kim.
What? That's all you got?
Sweet. Much as I'd like some extra health, I think stamina is like absolutely getting smashed all the time, so we'll do that for a bit. Health we can move around a bit. Sir! My arcane fever! Okay, that potion that he gave me, I think I meant to actually take that. This is what I'm picking up on now, because I got it and I just didn't do anything with it, so let's just... Strange. Why is it clutter? Can I still use it? You cannot equip this item. Ah. Sir, my potion doesn't work. Oh my god. Right, so... Oof. Right, stamina regenerates 10% slower, weakness to magic, health reduced, damage taken by enemy. Oh my gods. That's bad. I don't know if there's much I can do about that.
Wait, do you see that?
Yes, that man.
Yeah, it's
What
a
is he
fellow.
doing?
Who cares? He's probably just a traveler.
He shouldn't be here. No merchant in his right mind would voluntarily travel through the Whispering Forest. We'll go take a look at him. Stay ready. I see it.
Hello?
She's with me now, forever.
Oh.
Kirush.
What? You there? Who are you? And what are you doing here?
She's with me now, forever.
What
Yeah.
are you? Death? Identify yourself.
His eyes. Master, this is the Red Madness.
Shit, of course. You will put away that pickaxe right now, my sir, and then get on your knees.
She wanted to leave. Don't you understand? She wanted to leave me. Just like that.
This is
No.
disgusting.
She will stay.
Oh,
She will.
By the
dude.
righteous path! Have you lost your mind?
I could ask you the same thing, damn it. Did you forget what Magister Yarrow did to the novices? This man could have attacked us at any moment.
Oh, really? Malphas protect us from your cunning. But did the thought ever cross your mind that one needs to understand a disease in order to heal it? And that some apothecary might have given their left hand for a living patient?
You're not being fair, Master. I was only protecting us.
Like heck you did. You behaved like an idiot. And not for the first time. The other masters might ignore that fact due to your religious commitment and your bloodline. I get that. But if something like this ever happens again, you will be suspended from the rites and will spend the rest of your life polishing prayer banks in the sanctum. Do I make myself clear?
He really was trying to protect us, Master.
Kalish.
Do I make myself clear?
You do, Master. And I beg your forgiveness for my offense.
Granted. Now let's push on. We will take care of the body after the ritual.
So I'm pretty sure that you're meant to have a scar on your
Are you
cheek.
okay?
Just save it.
Come on, Kalia. He doesn't deserve your pity. So I'm just wondering if it's worthwhile keeping this mod in, because clearly they didn't keep in her tattoo for some reason. I suppose it's not a huge deal. It's just like, it's just gonna be strange when it comes up in conversation and be like, you know that tattoo you had which you got removed because, you know, you underwent surgery. Yeah, what about it? Ralata Shira. Huh. Ralata's been here. Assuming it means something like Hail Shira or something like that, or something like that. Glory be kind of thing. So what? At least my arcane fever has stopped going up.
Here it is. The first foothold. This is where Malphas's vassals erected their first camp. So behave yourselves accordingly. You too, prodigy.
I'm been pretty good, man. I'm not the one who summoned lightning from the sky and killed a dude.
Well then, before we start, there's something I need to tell you. Something, important. The rumors concerning the deaths of the Lightborn, they're true.
What?
Oh no!
The gods are dead. They fell 2 winters ago, beneath the sword of an unknown traveler. We, that is, the Order, have known about this for quite some time now, but haven't told the common people yet. But since the 3 of you intend to take the trial, there's no way to disguise the truth anymore.
But how can a god die?
There was a prophecy, as old as the Lightborn themselves, in which there was talk of a shadow god, who would end the era of gods. And it came true. I'm sorry.
You're sorry.
You're telling us that the gods have been killed, and you are sorry. What's next? That tomorrow the sun will stop shining? Tell us that this is a test, Master. It is, isn't it? A test of our faith.
No, the Lightborn are dead. But, hard as it may be to accept, we cannot afford to fall into a spiritual
heck is
crisis
we?
right now.
The Order of the Gods, Malphas's order, was created to protect the Lightborn. And if what you're saying, this blasphemy is true, then we're meaningless. We failed, don't you see that? Oh, by the Black Guardian, I just can't believe it.
And though I shan't be seen, thou shalt live by my virtue. 3rd Revelation, verse 137. I know it's hard, Dunmore, but if this is true, we have to show strength and keep on believing in what the Lightborn stood for. which is the idea of peace and...
Oh, just shut your mouth, Sakaresh. If anything, you lowborn scum are living proof that the Order is going downhill. Do you really think I don't know about the village? You're a damned witch, and if this were the old times, you would have been crucified long time ago.
You don't mean that, Dunmore.
Drop it, for heaven's sake! We're all on the same side here.
No, we are not. This wench doesn't have any right to wear the white robes. And if you would spend more time with the holy scriptures instead of your brandy bottle, you would see it as well. But no, you just...
Shut up! I swear to you, one more word and you will wish that I just suspended you.
But...
No buts! Do you understand?
Yes.
I hope so, for your sake. Just be glad that this is a time when we need skilled mages more than ever. Just be glad. Now enough of this. Our demeanor defiles this sacred place. There will be enough time for depression and personal crisis after the trial. Let's recite the holy words. Thou art my light, my glimmer at the horizon. Thy name is my sacrament, and thy path I will honor. In life, as in death.
May your light guide me.
You guide me, light.
Good. As you know, this trial will test the fortitude of your spirit. Because this is what distinguishes a keeper from a soldier. What distinguishes a wise man from a fool. Keep that in mind. Now, drink the potion I gave you. You first, Prodigy. Let's hope the Grand Master was right about you.
Oh, okay. Bottoms up. Hey, still. Sure, why not? Oh, hi.
Oh no. No, no, no. I knew I wouldn't be the last one. Did they also tell you the tales about the Keeper's spirit? They've lured you into a trap, you know. And you fell for it. Because you're arrogant. Just as I am. As I was.
You're not real. Are you?
Of course not. At least not according to your definition of the word. But then again, what is reality anyway? If I told you that you and your friend Sirius actually lie dead at the bottom of the sea, and that everything that has happened so far, your journey to Ark, the search at the Sun Coast, was only a dream, would you be able to recognize the truth? The answer is no. Because you don't want to be dead. Therefore, your mind will do anything to make you believe this entire dream you've had was and is reality.
Oh boy, we're going there, are we? How am I able to dream if I am actually dead? Checkmate, atheists.
Doesn't it? Tell me, what is time to the dead and dreaming anyway? The last second before the water floods into your lungs. The very last instant before it tears them apart. In your mind, it could be an eternity. A self-created sanctuary built from nothing but your wishes. But what's the point in talking anyway? You don't want to believe me. And I'm tired of trying to make you. Now leave me alone, before we make the suppressor even angrier. He doesn't like words. He likes the silence.
The suppressor. Who are you talking about?
What? They haven't told you about him? Oh, that's so typical. The suppressor. He's the reason why we will be imprisoned here forever. And why we can't access our feelings and wishes. And he does it because he wants us to lose hope. To stop believing. And... you know, sometimes I wonder if that's exactly what we humans... what I have to do to finally be free. Give up. Detach myself from the dreams of the past. Who knows if there were anything else than phantasms to begin with. But no. No, not yet. It's too early to surrender. And isn't that what makes us human, anyway? To hope? And to just keep on waiting for that one miracle that will end the pain once and for all? Yeah, I'll wait. And you will wait with me forever.
Mm-hmm. No, I'm getting out of here, man. Oh no, I don't have my damn torch on me. Oh no, naked. Pie. Oh, Lord Pie. My gods. Aren't you the vision of fine chiseled abs and very strong jawline? Huh. Kudos to you, mate. I think the second go-round has been much, much kinder to you than the first time. One more hit and I'm dead. Holy shit, the Hulk. I look like the Hulk. And I failed. So, Axion. How do we get out of here? I can barely see a thing. Hello. Ah.
What the? How did you do that?
Good question. No idea.
You simply opened it? But that's impossible. All these years it's kept me from escaping and you just...
What can I say?
Come on. We have to look. We have to look and see what's outside. We won't get far, but still we have to see. Come, lead the way.
So when you said all these years, how long have you been here for? Just give me a rough number. Greater than 10? Less than 100? Oh. There's our friend stuck in the... He's got a bow. I don't trust you, but okay. Maxine, you still back? Good man. Watch my back, buddy. I trust you. Completely and utterly.
By the gods!
Oh.
These are the scourges of the suppressor. They want to punish us.
Ow! Axion! Ow! They slightly hurt. Oh god. What am I meant to do? Just run past them? Fight them? Can I get Kim here? Hold up. Summon apparition. Kim! Yes! Oh, what? I can tell Max? Oh, you guys are so dead. Is this even a fight anymore? Huh? Oh my god, Kim. Beautiful, beautiful thing. I don't know why I dispelled that, but, you know. Aw. Take that potion, and I'll drink it off. And if I had the strength of 20 men, it would dispatch me straight. Oh god, 43%. And I don't have my ambrosia. Gods. Let us listen to the silence. What really drives you? Who are you? Who are you since you have set foot in Enderal? Now, you're the opposite of what you really are. Instructive, strong, powerful, meaningful. In short, the prophet. You have constructed a narrative for yourself. A fairy tale. fairy tale about who you want to be, and you've found exactly those people who confirm it. That's the most important thing, isn't it? You've found someone who believes in your fairy tale. Don't you see? You're simply wrong. All about you is wrong. You are pathetic. You know that? What would Sirius say about this? Oof. Don't talk to me about Sirius. Oh no. It's not good. That's better. But then it looks cooler that way, so... Oh god, so I did it again. Oh god, do I have enough mana? I don't know. It's just the old habit, man. Okay, good, okay. No, you're fine. Right. How do I get light? This is something that I ask myself that I clearly need to invest in. Absolutely no items, except for some reason Kim's followed me, which is amazing. She's stuck on that chair. Come on, Kim. There we go. Good girl. That's not going to be useful. That's not going to be useful at all. Hang on, I hear them. They're twinkling. There they are. Kim, do your thing. Oh my god. Did you just miss? It's standing still, Kim. Really? How did you miss that? There we go. There you go, girl. Got it. I'm assuming I'm not going to take anything with me, so... Oh, there's a health potion, actually. That's good. Ah, again, listening to Sirius and stuff. Yeah. Oh, Enderal crusty breads can be useful. Oh, shiza. You almost got me. Almost. Oh. Axion, I see what you're trying to do there, mate. Right. Cool. Oh. Jesus. Okay. Axion, you're in the way, my friend. You're all in the way, actually. Get out of it. Oh, I really wish I had my lantern right now. Can I pick that up? Oh, I picked something up, but it wasn't a lantern. Oh, it's the skeleton down there. You alive or dead? Okay. I'm gonna trust you. Yeah, iron sword, dagger, they're pretty much the same to me because don't use one-handed weapons. Not enough mana, good lord. Howdy! Kim? You know what to do. Right? Oh gods. They slightly hurt Kim. There we go. Good girl. Can you? Thank you. Howdy. You know, it's probably just not really worthwhile having Kim take them on all the time because they are pretty weak. Pretty weak sauce, so... Axion, you're right?
So cold. Maybe it wasn't such a good idea to go out. After all, I mean, yeah. Yes, the cell is small, but at least it's safe.
Yeah, but you want to escape, right? You don't want to be stuck in the cell forever, because that seems like kind of worse than death to me. I don't know about you, but that's how I view it, so I'm gonna keep going, you do your thing. Oh god, just one hit KO. Oh, beautiful. All before me, you precious little bastards. I hear you. Oh, hello. He's just sleeping. That's fine. Oh. Okay. Yeah, sure. Shh, it's okay. Sleep now. Sleep forever. Oh, jeez. Forgot how cool this place was. I barely remember this place, but damn, it's freaking cool.
What the? Haven't we been here before?
Have we?
By the gods, everything here looks so similar. It's a damn maze.
No.
Oh, really? We should never have left. This will be our doom.
No, that's fine, mate, because we've not seen these things before, so... Huh. Just want to actually save that for combat, rather than just willy-nilly using it up. Howdy.
No. Do you see it? All the cells. They're all empty. And there's blood. Oh no.
That's an ash pile.
There were people in there just like us. They didn't know their place either, and now they're dead. They've simply dissolved because they dared to disobey the suppressor. By the gods, this is what will happen to us too. I knew it was a mistake to leave in the first place. I just knew it.
Oh boy, my shadow just looks really interesting, doesn't it? Woof. Seducers. Axiom. Babitas. Oh my god, guys, could you not block me every single time? Kind of wish that the axe had like a bit of a cleave attack going to it, like, or even two-handed weapons in general. Just because that tells me, like, that just looks like it's going to cleave through a bunch of enemies looking at me. Alright. Pretty cool. Remorse? Sure, I'll take it on. Ow. I regret everything. Oh god, why? Why did Kim die? Oh, this is a terrible idea to have Kim along. Oh my god. Well, hopefully my arcane fever gets reduced when I come back out of this dreamscape, but I think the answer to that question is going to be a solid no. So, if I'm not careful, I might actually die from ambrosia poisoning. Not arcane fever. Is that key there? Right. So there has to be something that opens this up, right? Out of lockpicks. Okay. Suppose I'll just interact with the chain. That'll be fine. You can grab and move items by aiming and holding E. Oh. Gotcha. And then if we do I mean, that works. Okay, I'm okay with this. Oh, Axion. I found our cell again.
Oh no, no! Can't you see? We're back.
Okay.
What? Leave me alone! The suppressor's punishment. It will be horrible.
He's so afraid of the suppressor. I haven't seen anything yet.
No, you haven't.
Because you're blind. The suppressor is here, in every single stone, in every bone, in every drop of blood, and yet you are too blind to see it. But I should have known. I mean, what can you expect from someone who has killed his entire family? I followed you because for a brief moment, you made me want to believe, and now you've dragged me into the abyss along with you.
But there must be a way out of here.
No, there isn't. Just look at us. Look at what we are. We are the damned because we are trapped too deeply in the past. And that's why we do not deserve freedom.
I don't understand it. Who are you? A part of me? An illusion?
Of course I'm a part of you, and you are a part of me. Isn't that obvious? But I should have known you wouldn't understand. You're too weak. You always were.
Oh man. Oh, hitting me around the feels, mate. That inner voice in your head just telling you how useless you are at everything, huh? Can't have a face. I hate you.
Well, well.
Oh.
So you figured it out?
Yeah.
Yes.
I
I am what
did.
keeps you in this place. But was it blind rage that made you act, or have you truly understood who I am? Have you understood what drives you and determines your actions? The salt corrodes your skin, and the water filling your lungs is cold. But you still haven't found it, child, have you?
I did not even know that was the... Remember that was the way out. I just wanted to just punch him because, you know, banish the thing which you hate. Oh my word! What the? Where am I now? Oh, it's raining outside. Oh, that's cool. And why is there this? Is that you? Fellow, I started to forget the name of. What is this thing though? A wooden figure. Oh my god. I'm so glad this thing doesn't come to life and come after you. Yes,
Oh,
Bob.
hey.
Hey.
Good to see you awake. How are you feeling?
Mate! Last time I saw you, you were waiting at the tavern for me. Being heckled by some lady over and over again. What are you doing here? We're more importantly, we're the others. Dunmar, Kalia, and Master Batar.
Good question. The room was empty when I came here. Actually, that's quite weird now that you mention it. The entire temple seemed kind of deserted. Bit, probably a ceremony or something like that. Now, tell me, how are you holding up? I heard this trial's quite the feat. Apparently some of the novices never wake up again.
Yeah, I'm pretty tired, man. Where are we?
In the temple. The curarium, to be precise. You were brought here when you were traveling with that Ixon guy. I think the others are already awake, but I didn't want to leave you here, so I thought I'd just stay.
Oh, you just gave it away, didn't you?
I mean, hey, you are a keeper of the first sigil now, aren't you? I believe congratulations are in order.
I was willing to play along, but, you know, how the heck do you know about Axiom? You know what? Thanks.
Don't mention it. Bad, though, that this keeperness won't get you anywhere. Do you know why? Because you're pathetic. Simply pathetic.
Alright. Excuse me?
I said you are pathetic. At first we believed it would be more exciting this time. But now that we've seen the new prophet, our hopes are gone. You're a joke.
A nobody who let his only friend kick the bucket.
Who'd ever accept that? You humans are always so damn persistent, aren't you? Why? Why can't you just let go?
Because in the end, you are powerless, just as all those before you. And you, prophet, you are the biggest joke of all.
You are nothing but an urchin.
A weakling.
Guys?
And a murderer.
Oh.
And that is why you will burn. All of you. The
cleansing will happen, and there's nothing you can do to stop it.
You don't scare me. So, you're the ones behind it all. Why are you doing this? What have we done to you?
What have you done to us? You are so naive. The world is an interplay of cause and effect, and the only logical consequence of your existence is annihilation. That's the way it was, and that's the way it's going to be. But enough of the banter, urchin. We wanted to meet you, and so we did, even though the result is rather sobering. Now wake up. Keep on stumbling through the mist.
Oh shit. I'm back here again. Is this real life? Is this reality? Oh.
Thank Malphus. I was starting to think I was the only one. How are you? You look exhausted.
Shock of shocks, I am.
Of course. Sorry. That remark was a little redundant.
Nah, it's fine.
But it's good to see the Grandmaster was right after all. I woke up just a few hours earlier, and he was here in the meantime. He didn't doubt for a single second that you would make it. But I suppose mutual congratulations are in order. We made it. We passed the trial.
So, does that make us keepers now?
Almost, yes. All that is left to do is to take the oath, and then Grandmaster Aranthiel will exalt us to the keepers of the first sigil. Speaking of whom, he also told me some things while you were asleep. About the Pyreans, about these dreams, and of course, about this cycle. This is so bizarre, really. At first we're told out of nowhere that the gods have died, and now humanity is on the brink of extinction. This is a lot to take in.
Yeah. Let's not go there. I figured. What do you make of all this? The cycle? This cleansing?
Hard to say. I never had those dreams the Grandmaster talked about, even though I'm magically gifted. But then again, I always had the feeling that the Red Madness was more than an ordinary disease. Well, I suppose all of this explains a lot. At least now I can understand why the Grandmaster was willing to break all the traditions of the Order just to get you exalted to be a keeper. According to him, most of our battle against the cycle will stand or fall with you.
Damn. I wish I could say that with the same conviction as him. To be honest, I don't really think I've understood all of what's happened to me yet.
Yes, I believe that. It's a great responsibility you've been given, and as impressive as your skills are, I would not want to change places with you.
So what's the next step?
Well, as I said, we both have to take the Holy Oath. You should talk to the Grandmaster as soon as you're ready. He's waiting for you in the Emporium.
We both? What about Dunoir?
Right. Dunoir. The apothecary examined him about an hour ago, and it doesn't look good. It's likely that he'll never wake up again.
Yeah. We probably shouldn't have shattered his faith with the whole entire the god's dead thing before making him go into a spooky dream sequence, but okay. Maybe a little self-control would have done him some good.
He was impulsive, yes. But to some extent, I can understand why he was the way he was. You know, Dunoir was one of those people who tried to gild their insecurity with boastful behavior. The reality is that he was the last of his bloodline, and his faith in the path and his destiny as a keeper were all that he had left. And who knows? Maybe he would have been a great help to the Order with the right guidance. But I guess Master Bartar's revelation was just too much for him. It's hard to be told that everything you've lived for was a lie.
Oh man, I get it to a certain extent, but then there's that part of me which just says, he's an unpleasant person to be around, so I do not want to associate with him at all, despite the fact that he does have all these insecurities and shit that are boiling underneath him, but they just popping through as like him being an absolute asshole. So it's kind of like, what can you do? You can try and be nice to the dude and he'll be just a dick to you forever, or, you know, he can actually have some self-realization and be like, hey, I'm struggling here, help me out. And that's really hard to say, so it's a tough spot to be in for sure. You don't seem to be too shaken up over all this. The death of the Lightborn, I mean.
Well, maybe I just don't show it as much. But yes, in a way, you're probably right. I suppose that's mainly due to the fact that to me, as opposed to Dunwar, the Order always stood for an idea. And an idea doesn't die with the one who first thought of it. Funny that the Grandmaster said nearly the same thing during the Exaltation. Dunwar would have considered it blasphemy.
You talk about the Lightborn and their ideas, as if they wouldn't have cost thousands of lives. They weren't as benevolent as you make them out to be.
That's true. A lot of crimes were committed during the Lightborn's reign, and I don't want to minimize that. But I also think a lot of those crimes were unavoidable, so to speak. Imagine you're the king of a small island, and one day your realm gets attacked by a fleet of Scarab Reavers. The invasion catches you completely off guard, and within a few hours, the Reavers have advanced to the farmland, just a few feet from your city's main gates. And before you know it, you have to make a decision. Will you use the time that remains to entrench your army within the city's walls to have a better chance of surviving a siege? Or do you send them into the field to fight the Reavers there, knowing that there is only a slight chance to save the farmers, but a big risk that you will lose both the city and the farmers?
Oh, it's a lose-lose situation, isn't it? This is where you just pull the anime trope and say, I won't choose any of them. I will save everyone and everything and make the Reavers my friend. Yeah, I'd draw back into the city. Better to have a big chance to save the entire realm than a small one, to save a handful of farmers.
That's one way to see it, yes. But what if your foray would have succeeded? What if you could have prevented the massacre in the farmlands?
It's a lot of hypotheticals.
What I'm trying to say is, it doesn't matter what you do. There will be people who will despise you for your decision. If your attempt to rescue the farmers fails, you will be accused of having acted blindly and idealistically. And if you just stay in the city, they will say you didn't even try. Of course, there's a small chance the foray might work, but should decisions like that really be made as if they were a game of dice? As I said, I don't mean to absolve the Lightborn of their crimes, but I'd wager my left hand that they had a lot of similar decisions to make.
Yeah, you got a point. That is an interesting thought. But speaking of Dunwar, what was that thing at the ritual, that place, all about? Oh, he called you a witch.
I knew the question would come eventually. I suppose the answer depends on whether you're in the mood for some gloomy talk. Sooner or later, you'll hear it from someone else anyway, so why not from me first?
Go for it, man.
As you wish. Where should I start? Maybe with the fact that I don't remember anything that happened before my 6th winter. I don't know where I was born, and I never got to know my parents.
Don't remember. How come?
I wish I knew. What I do know, though, is that the first memory I have is of waking up in the middle of some village. It was dark, and I felt dizzy and, I don't know, empty? That's probably the best way to describe it. I eventually found the strength to get up and look around, and, well, that's when I realized what was actually going on around me.
Pardon?
The entire village. It had been destroyed. There were corpses everywhere. Men, women, children. And the houses had been crushed as if some mad god had rampaged through the streets there. And it had all just happened hours before because the destruction was still fresh. Whatever it was, I didn't have much time to think about it. As soon as I got up, I saw 3 riders coming through the smoke. One of them got off his horse, ran towards one of the corpses, and started screaming something in my direction. Then I felt a blow on the back of my head, and I lost consciousness. By the name of the sun, it's strange to talk about it like this. It's been so long, but the memory feels as if it had happened yesterday.
Why did those men attack you?
Well, it turned out the riders were hunters who had come from that village. They must have observed the whatever it was from the distance and ridden back to the village. At least I think that's how it went. I guess I'll never find out. The reason they thought I was somehow involved is that the village priest found me a couple of days before it happened near a shrine in the wilderness. Apparently, I was wearing torn clothing, and no matter what the apothecary tried, he couldn't wake me up from my comatose sleep. And it seems that made the writers think I was some kind of witch child, or unholy beast, whichever you prefer.
They really thought a 6-year-old child destroyed an entire village. That's ridiculous.
For you, maybe. For them, as simple people, it was probably the best explanation they had. And think about it, it's not that far off. A motherless child who neither talks nor breathes steadily is found abandoned on the roadside and has a strange mark on her face. They leave to go hunting, and when they come back, they find their village in ruins with that foundling child being the only survivor. You have to admit, it's not that much of a stretch, even if those men hadn't been superstitious farmers.
I see. And these men wanted to do what exactly? Take revenge?
Probably. Truth be told, I try not to think about it too much. And actually, it doesn't matter, because I somehow managed to get away before they could do anything. I even made it to Ark all by myself, which didn't turn out to be much of an improvement in the end because I was pathless.
They brought you into the Undercity, right?
Yes. Thinking about it now, I actually wonder how I made it through my time down there. But maybe that's one of the advantages of being a child. You don't think. You just act. Still, the winters down there were cruel, and if Master Tyrus hadn't found and taken care of me, I probably wouldn't have made it through my 2nd year.
Master Tyrus? Keeper adopted you?
Yes, otherwise I would not be here. He saw me, and he knew what he had to do, is how he put it. Of course, the Order wasn't too happy about a pathless child in the Scuola, just as some aren't happy about you being here. But Tyrus was a highly regarded man, and that's why they let it slide.
So he just saw you and decided to adopt you. That sounds too good to be true, to be honest.
It does, yes. But then, he had lost both his wife and daughter 5 years before he found me, so maybe I was some kind of substitute. I don't know. But in the end, it doesn't matter. I owe him everything. He was a good man, and that's all that matters.
I can get behind that. Why is the Order so preoccupied with Pathless, about Pathless trying to get into their ranks? It's not like we both don't have our reasons.
That's right, we do, but we are both still pathless, and that disqualifies us according to the holy verses. I guess now you understand why I was never as connected to Malphas's teaching as Dunwar was. To some of the Keepers, I am still an outcast, and no matter what I do, I always will be.
So Master Tyrus granted you the Novocate?
Yes, and now I'm here. Well, here we've reached the end of my impressive tale. I hope you liked it.
You're definitely not the fisherman's daughter from the village, I'll give you that.
No, I guess I'm not.
What happened to Master Tyrus? Where is he now?
Gone. He was very old, and there was nothing anyone could do about it. But I'd prefer not to talk about it, if you don't mind.
That means that Dunmar believes that this story about you being responsible for the destruction of their village is actually true.
He does, yes, and he's not alone in his opinion. One of those hunters recognized me in the market my first year as a novice, and you can imagine that it was easy pickings for those who were already against my presence in the Order. From then on, they added names to the derogatory stares. Demon Child, Witch, whatever they could come up with.
Definitely very creative. I saw your skills, and you're the only one who made it through the trial. The way they treat you probably is more to do with jealousy than anything else.
Maybe, but everything I'm capable of is the fruit of hard work, though they will never acknowledge that. You know what's funny? To some extent, I'm glad to be who I am. That way, people just leave me alone, and that gives me more time to focus on what's important, on my goals.
Which would be?
Several, but I'd say that's enough of the gloomy stories, don't you think? There will be plenty of time for chatter in the future. Maybe.
Oh, I hope so. Dunmar was the last of his bloodline.
Yes. All of the Delmordans fell victim to the great flesh maggot plague of 8215. Actually, it was almost sad to see him running around and boasting about his nobility, though everyone knew that without the help of the Order, he would have probably ended up living in a shack in the Undercity. If you can call that living.
Oof. That would be bad. Let's talk later. I should go see the Grandmaster now.
You should. It's already late, but if you want, I can show you the most important places in the temple before you go to the Emporium. What do you think?
Yeah, go
Good.
for it.
Then get your gear from the chest by your bed and we'll go.
Ooh. Something momentous, part 3. Dunmar, I get it. You're a dickhead, but you know, maybe you could have become better. Who knows? I'm still gonna think you're a dickhead though, but
You should reclaim your gear before we leave.
it's okay. I'm totally open to change my mind on you as a person. Well, not anymore because you're kind of gone now, but you know, I would have been.
You should reclaim your gear before we leave.
Thanks, Kim. Such a gem.